solid characters in this roster either way. For what it's worth, I think the one that I see the least nowadays is Sephiroth, but if there's anybody to pull through with Sephiroth, I'm sure it's going to be Cali, who, by the way, dropped down into loser's bracket after losing to Jazar, and he did bring out the Sephiroth. So there hasn't been too much Fox action so far, but there's Cali with the ZSS, and going into things, once again, defending Monterrey, I believe, or either... Oh no, let me check his region. I believe that he plays a lot in Monterrey, but he might be from Nuevo Laredo, the same place as Jazar. We will find out soon enough though. But still, Mustaine, I guess he needs no introduction. He has been a consistent warrior in the Wi-Fi tournaments for quite some time. Local of Torreon, and one of, if not the best Terry in Mexico.
Mustaine, the Mexican region having plenty of solid and incredible Terry players, and Mustaine rises above many of them as utilizes Terry's options to an incredible degree and is utilizing this go meter to an incredible degree, trying to throw out these Buster Wolves to take something, and Cali trying to throw out that boost kick to take that first stock, just barely, not going to connect though. Fair one into the down smash up B. Cali finding the first stock with a great conversion.
So Cali is in the lead currently, and I think one thing that he will continuously try is to keep Mustaine at bay, namely with that side B. Unfortunately here, he lands poorly, and how many times have I said this today, man? Landing poorly in front of your opponent and then getting punished for it. I think that sometimes people are just too eager to keep holding forward on the control stick. And you kind of need to take a step back, force your game plan at a distance, and ZSS has the tools for that. She can start out some solid combos with up air, falling up air that is, but side B I think will be the main tool for Cali to keep Mustaine at bay. We might see some forward airs and first hit of neutral air to start some combos too.
We're going to be seeing a lot of these landing aerial options. This there and this forward air 1, neutral air are your main combo tools, and if that misses, you are throwing out that frame 1 jab to cover, just cover everything any sort of disadvantage you would have. ZSS can try to cover it, and Cali trying to cover a roll in with that down smash, but gets hit with a down tilt jab Buster Wolf, a classic for Terry, and going to give the second stock to Mustaine, but Cali answering back with another forward air 1, down smash, up B, and the percents and stocks are even.
Neutral air to land once again. This time, though, he is ready to tackle Mustaine's own jab. And ZSS is one, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's one of the few frame 1 options in the game. So it will beat a lot of options that Mustaine has to offer. It's going to be a safe landing for the most part from Cali. And now he goes for the fair once more. Can't seem to continue the strings, but still keeping Mustaine at bay. He knows that putting him above 100 will also be quite deadly. So if you're going to start out a big combo, make sure you can finish it. And the down smashes will give you just that. Is it going to be a Zair? Not quite. Oh no! Oh no, he's too low! Oh no, he does make it back. Sorry, I thought for sure he was going to go down.
You said that go meter is online right now. He was not able to find the finish, and Mustaine will be the one to finish with another down tilt jab Buster Wolf, bringing game 1 to Mustaine and Terry Bogard.
Fortunately for Cali, not finding that final confirm. Did I just see Pain walk by? Oh yeah, there he is. There's Pain. Let's go. Shout outs to Pain. Pain is the main guy behind Delfino Raza, so shout outs to him. Shout outs to the man who has made this all happen. So and Cali, a close friend of his too. And I just checked the region, by the way. Cali he claims 2 regions. He is a player between Laredo, Texas, and Monterrey. So he can go either way, but still technically a local warrior for what for what we're concerned with. Still, he definitely has the venue on his side. Mustaine might be nearby in the city of Torreon, not too far away, but still, he is an invader. So they're trying to see their boy go into top 8. And we're back on the same stage. And, oh, going a little too far with that down B, but still, only now got to see a trade happen. Cali was at 0 before that.
Getting a very good conversion there into the option select up air and racking up the percent 100 already. That go meter is online. However, you are only at 16%. This is a show of force for Cali right now. Get up attack just barely not connecting for Mustaine either. And Yeah, Mustaine is going to be looking for that jab, looking for that down tilt, but a side B off stage, not going to kill just yet. Cali going a little high, not going to cover Mustaine's option just yet. Zare catching that crack shoe and a back air catching the other crack shoe as Cali takes the first stock with little chip taken.
Yep, that's barely anything in the grand scheme of things in Ultimate. It should be like 2 or 3 hits away that you can manage to put that damage once again. And there you go, Mustaine does find a few openings, but I don't think they're getting extended as much as he's gotten us accustomed to. And there's Cali. I mean, he keeps on reading Mustaine's landings, especially, and that's where he gets most of his mileage. It's not so much starting combos with aerials. These have actually been more so raw hits, putting Mustaine away, and then trying to extend, forcing Mustaine into the air. Not so much the landing neutral air and the first hit of forwarder and everything. A lot of tilts too, and keeping Mustaine at bay with the Zare. Mustaine here, on the other hand, he keeps on trying to get into that ZSS area, not being too successful at it, and unfortunately whiffing a lot of times when he's trying to approach. And look at this down smash! Look! That call out, you're going to land right here. I'm going to set up my down smash right here, and you're going to eat a big punish out of it. Not quite the stock, but now he gets it.
Cali is in Mustaine's head right now after game 1, does not care about losing a game, thinks, oh, I'm now up 3 stocks to 1 against you. Cali is playing incredibly right now, calling out a lot of Mustaine's aggressive options. Mustaine has been struggling to find a way to go in after a lot of these approaches, and a lot of these call-outs have been getting called out from his own side. Down tilt just barely not going to lead into anything else, but Cali is still putting Mustaine in the corner. Down smash just barely not beating out the crack shoe, but an up B will punish it out of shield. Go meter is online, but you are an entire stock behind. 38% for Cali. Down angle F tilt, sending him off stage, looking for the down B, down air, not going to connect against that up B. Forward air, walling him out, but a back air unsafe on hit, and Cali takes game 2.
Cali insisting upon the backer after getting hit himself, but good on his recognition. And yeah, a lot of pattern recognition here at this point, as Mustaine does have that slight issue of many times falling on the same game plan. And we saw it here, right? He kept getting called out because he was going for the same options. A lot of times it's all about the power dunk, for instance. I see him continuously going for that jab power dunk. Sometimes it's just a power dunk to approach and maybe catch people on their way in with that final hit, but, you know, he already got called out for it. I think he's only going to go for those power dunks whenever he gets the jab first. I don't think we're going to see any of those raw options anymore.
Even if that aerial power dunk is auto-cancelable, Cali is ready for his option and has parried and punished many of these power dunks, and it is definitely shying, is not allowing Mustaine to do anything, and is not allowing Mustaine to get a single tech option, as going deep for that forward air and not going to lead into anything else. But the Buster Wolf going through Cali's jab, as percents are a lot more even now. That get up attack was a little scary, and the dash attack catching Cali's landing. Mustaine taking the first stock.
I think he could have landed on that platform, but perhaps he was too low already for an air dodge. Could have caught Mustaine off guard, but still putting him off stage, trying to go for that side B. I keep mentioning that side B, as it is going to be an important option to keep Mustaine at bay, or at least make him rethink his get-up option for the most part. But hey, the go meter is still on the line. Oh, and this time Mustaine whiffed it! Not a very characteristic whiff from Mustaine. If he goes for a power gazer, it's probably going to be whenever he's going for edge guards. If you realize he barely goes for those, he usually goes for the confirm into Buster Wolf instead of the power gazer.
What I have noticed about Mustaine, he's definitely more of a Buster Wolf user than a power geyser, and that one mistake cost you the stock, and Mustaine making another mistake, trying to read a neutral option with that F smash, but called out and getting hit. Down smash, reading the neutral get up in the forward air one, just barely not connecting into the down B. F tilt swatting away that crack shoot once again, but that is not what you want to see if you are a Cali fan, and a jab power dunk is what you want to see if you are a fan of Mustaine's. Not going to lead into a kill. We are back to neutral.
Oh no, and that's a huge one. Whiffing that crack shoot will not put Mustaine on a solid situation. Oh, and trying to go for the call-out grab, trying to force Mustaine to land right there. This time, though, the X did not mark the spot, and Mustaine is a lot more ready to mix up his recovery and make sure that Cali cannot catch him, but there's the down smash, and this will be the confirm into the stock. Cali is also on the last one, though. This match can really go either way. This time, with the lack of go meter and Cali at this percent, I do think the percentage is going to have to be built up a lot more calmly. Like, Mustaine is going to have to play back a little bit. He does also know that Cali has the tools to keep stage control. But here we go. Cali does find a raw up smash to start a combo, but not too long before Mustaine is able to go back into center stage. But still, Cali, oh goodness gracious, another slam dunk. Are you serious? So many kicks into the abyss.
My goodness, calling out the air dodge to ledge with a neutral air, and that is a classic for ZSS neutral air into down beat. That is going to be the game going to Cali, and he's getting a little bit of a talking to right now, getting a little pep talk.
Yes, reminder, that's Pain, the main guy.
Okay, yeah.
The main guy of the tournament, so it's thanks to him that this whole thing is happening. And here we go, it's time for game 3. And again, the raw up smash to call out the approach from Mustaine. It's happened a few times already, and Mustaine, I don't know, whenever he dashes, I kind of feel, a bit worried for him because Cali is so ready with those options to keep him at bay. But look at this, I mean, I have not talked too much about the power wave, but I do think that it's been forcing Cali to play a lot more in the air, and Mustaine is getting ready to call out Cali in the air as well.
Was an unfortunate situation. ZSS mains are sighing right now as that forward air is not going to connect, but they sigh relief as a down smash into up B, taking the first stock from Mustaine, and a down air into neutral air up smash, racking on the percent even faster. Forward air sending Mustaine off jab, and then the F tilt just barely not connecting there. Back air also not connecting, but a grab. Great call out from Cali, but Mustaine getting the spike hitbox on that power dunk.
Yeah, there's too many moves, man. I get you. I feel you. It's also kind of complicated to know everything for 90-something characters, but still, it's going to be a dash attack for Mustaine to claim this stock. Still, a pretty big deficit. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Pain is also ZSS main, so, they understand each other. Perhaps there was some intel that he could have given there. This time, though, the down smash won't connect, and Mustaine, I don't know, maybe this is one of those times in which the power geysers can come through, but it's going to be a Buster Wolf to start. This is one of those situations I keep talking about. Like, Mustaine keeps sharking him below the platform, hoping that he's going to land there and then go for Power Geyser, but I don't see him pulling the trigger yet. Ever since that one whiff that cost him so much, he seems to be controlling himself a lot more. You do kind of see the inputs, though. Like, whenever you see Terry crouching and not going for anything, that's because he's definitely buffering something with the go meter. And here's Cali holding onto the ledge, going for the down beat. No, Power Geyser once more. Man, I don't know. He is at a pretty tight percent, though. If Mustaine were to whiff that, he's probably going to lose his stock.
This is a scary situation, and the side B just barely not killing and not connecting, but a back air will connect, and that's going to take it and go off the line, and a jab power dunk not connecting just yet. Mustaine just barely dropping these jab confirms, and Cali capitalizing off of it really well. Neutral air into the forward air, getting stuffed out by a power dunk once again, but Cali is just racking up the percent. Zair, nair, F tilt, another F tilt, the grab to stuff the approach, another grab trying to come out, but the jab rising tackle is taking the stock from Cali.
Now, here's the thing. If you're Mustaine, you're hoping that the go meter will eventually be back online. And if you're Cali, you're kind of testing the approaches first You're waiting to see if you can take it all away in one approach. Oh no, and he whiffs the Buster Wolf, but there's also a wave on the down smash. 2 in a row of that. I think this is going to be the most spaghetti-filled stock so far. Cali does get hit by one Buster Wolf, and every one of those, it's not only the percent that you're taking, it's also the mental hit that you're taking whenever you're hit by it. No, Cali, don't, no, don't end it like this. He does come back.
Just going to the opposite side, using that move, and Mustaine whiffing another Power Geyser and getting punished for it, and whiffing a third Power Geyser. Cali punishing that every day of the week. Mustaine getting off the ledge and using the power doesn't kill. No, great DI from Cali, going straight to that corner. Not gonna take it just yet, but now you're in a corner situation against Cali, or against Terry, but uses that boost kick. The forward air just barely not connecting. Unfortunate situation. Back air is going to be untechable and give Cali the set in a 3-1 victory.
The untechable is what you needed to get that confirmation into top 8. Cali is the other Monterrey semi-local who's going to make it into the highest echelon of competitors, the biggest party of this Delfino Raza tournament. And I believe that production just said we've still got 2 more sets to go. We did have a bit of a delay at first, so we're going to cover Chak versus Aang, and then Jazar versus Mr. E. And Zamo is kind of going into the void, I see.
I'm going to
oh, am I, actually? Let me turn on my light. I need to. Hang on. There we go. Hágase la luz. We're back. But yeah, you can tell we've been here for a while. It's been a pretty solid tournament, all things considered. A few hiccups here and there with production.